vendetta. For complacency, gotta do better. And I spray like I got a Beretta. And the bullets inside of my head, they go. I use my tongue as a weapon. I use my lung and my breath is pushing out the effort. I'm best when I'm desperate and hungry and left to bogart you like Humphrey. Don't care if you love me. I'm doing something bigger than my situation. It's a journey, not a destination. Life is bigger than the issue making. It's still early, I ain't in the day yet. Take the systems and we gon' break them. Redefine all the rules they gave us. We gon' climb out from under basements to the roof. We gon' take our places. Cause I'm making the call. I ain't breaking the law. Get the people involved. And the city is ours. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Ain't nobody can stop us. Yeah, we started a ruckus. And the city is ours. We started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Ain't nobody can stop us. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus.
Hello everybody and welcome back to WFA Live. Will Ospreay is looking to come out right after his win at the 2026 BrawlOut, the second ever BrawlOut winner, the Aerial Assassin. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2026 BrawlOut winner, the Aerial Assassin, Will Ospreay. It has probably been a rough couple of days for Will Ospreay, especially for the controversial win where we saw Will Ospreay, throw out a wounded Obafemi. Some people would say Obafemi should have won the BrawlOut if it wasn't for Brock Lesnar's attack after he got eliminated. And Will Ospreay coming in at number 15, the last person to come into the BrawlOut, winning the entire thing because Obafemi was not 100%. So really, if it wasn't for Brock Lesnar, we would be seeing Obafemi in Will Ospreay's position right now. But nonetheless, Will Ospreay is our BrawlOut winner, and he will be going against Bron Breakker.
'26 is going to be the year of Will Ospreay. Because not only have I won the 2026 BrawlOut, but here pretty soon I'm going to be your multi-universal champion. So let me just spoil Extreme Mania for everybody. When I go against Bron Breakker for the multi-universal championship, it's going to be exactly how it was with Sami Zayn 1 year ago. As I said, it's going to end with your new multi-universal champion, Will Ospreay. I know there's going to be some doubters, there's going to be haters, but at the end of the day, the one thing that is undeniable is that I'm the Aerial Assassin. Again, I'll say it again, I've done things that people didn't even think were possible. I've done things that people couldn't even expect from a human being. I'm not even a human being at this point. I'm from a different universe. I'm from a different type of wrestling. Because where I'm come from, the people who wanted to be wrestlers, the people who wanted to become to the top leagues, wasn't easy for us. So you know what? I deserve this a lot more than Bron Breakker. Sure, his daddy and his uncle didn't pave the way fully for him, but they showed it a lot to do with how he is right now, huh? Telling him to get into a ring with the little experience that he had. Then he went to NXT, became the NXT champion. Then he came here. Well, actually he became the Intercontinental champion. Was looking for the World Heavyweight Championship. Obviously he couldn't get that. But now he's here and he thinks that he runs the company just because his dad and his uncle put him in the place that he's in. Sure, the only thing that the Steiner brothers have done was become tag team champions. Sure. You know what? Big Papa Pump did a lot more than nothing for professional wrestling. Who did I have? I had my dad. I didn't have my uncle. I didn't have anybody. I had myself. And I built my own name, on my own pillar, on my own legacy. I didn't have family. I didn't have a family, tied to my name. No. I'm the only Will Ospreay, the only Ospreay in this business. And nobody can take my name. Nobody. So you know what? Bron Breakker, if you're listening right now, which I know you are, let me give you a piece of advice. If you want to leave Extreme Mania looking exactly like the way that your mommy and daddy made you, I advise you just give me the title. And we don't even have to do this at Extreme Mania.
Oh, come on, Will. Don't tell me you didn't expect him to come out. You cannot talk trash about Bron Breakker without Bron Breakker coming and putting you in your place. But it looks like Bron Breakker, our champion, has something to say.
You want to talk about my family? That's what you want to do? Look, Will, I know you're not the smartest because not a lot of smart people come out from the UK, but look, I'm not discrediting my father and my uncle. But let's be honest here, their legacies, they didn't really help me, okay? Whenever you think of Bron Breakker, what do you think of? Think of power, speed, dominance. You don't really think of my father and uncle, do you? I've heard people say that they've forgotten who I am. They've forgotten who my father and uncle were. And why? Because I'm better than them. I'm the best of my family. They've had years and years of experience, years of training. Me? I've had a lack of 45 minutes. But then over the years, this is where it's got me. I didn't get here because my father and my uncle cried to the higher ups and they told him, push our son, push our son. No. When what they saw in me, they saw a beast. They saw the next coming up. They saw the next big thing. And that's why I am standing where I am today. NXT champion. I was that 2 times. Intercontinental champion. I'm pretty sure I was 2 times with that as well. I'm 2 times better than you think I am. So, really it's funny because you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know that you're talking to a dog. You don't know that you're talking to a man that beat another man who was undefeated for 500 days. That's not only very impressive, but that's just showing you how dominant, how great I am at this. This title, it signifies that I am doing something right. What are you doing, Will? You're taking breaks after you lose. I don't think it was a stroke of luck with you and Gunther. Will, you're reaching your 30s. You're at your 30s right now. So, Will, maybe you're just getting rusty. You know, just say I'm getting rusty. Bro, look, I get it. You've been champion here, champion there. But, Bron, all you've done was dominate 2 companies. Bron, I've dominated Japan, the Americas. I've dominated everywhere. Everywhere that I step foot in, they call me the greatest. In fact, they don't call me the greatest in Japan, in the US. They call me the greatest everywhere. They call me the greatest in the world, the greatest to ever do it. They compare me to people like AJ Styles. They compare me to people like the greatest. Who do they compare you to, Bron? They compare you to nobody worth talking about. Sure, there might be a couple people that have names in this industry that they've compared you to. But Bron Breakker, at the end of the day, I'm not the one getting rusty. You're just the one who thinks he can live up to the legacy that I've built. Because I might be in my 30s, and you might still be in your 20s, but Bron, at this point, you're just a flash in the past. You're in the rearview mirror. And once I'm done with you, the only thing that people are going to remember is the man who got beat by Will Ospreay so bad that whenever he barks, it's not just because he's doing it for a little bit of fame. You're going to bark because that's the only thing you're going to know to do. Because I'm going to hit you so hard, I'm going to crack your skull just like I did to AJ Styles last year. Yeah, okay. I'm going to tell you exactly what I told Jacob. You want this? You want a shot? You earned your shot. I'll tell you that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your accolades. It doesn't matter where you come from. Because me, sure, I might have come from a loving, welcoming home. I don't know where you came from. But Will, when it comes to me and you in the ring face to face, you think you're gonna hit me with your hidden blade, Assassin's Creed, you know, whatever. You think you're gonna hit me with that? Will, I will stop at absolutely nothing until I spear you to this right here. I will stop at nothing to spear you so hard that you won't even be able to stand up and call yourself the aerial assassin. You think all those flips are gonna hurt me? You can flip as many times as you want. But here in this ring, when it's me versus you face to face, one-on-one, all or nothing, it's gonna be one thing, and it's not gonna be and new champion, it's gonna be and still. Because at Extreme Mania, it's gonna be spear, 1, 2, 3, and I will spear you in half.
Some words exchanged and some insults thrown at each other. Bron Breakker and Will Ospreay at the grandest stage of them all, Extreme Mania.
Yeah, I've been better. Yeah, for complacency, gotta do better. And I spray like I got a Beretta. And the bullets inside of my head, they go. I use my tongue as a weapon. I use my lung and my breath is pushing out the